Good morning. Welcome to another hiking adventure. We start out this morning from Herman Gulch Trailhead, and the objective today is to hike 13er Mount Parnassus, and if we have time, onto Bard Peak after that. Start out on a relatively flat trail, and you get to a T in the road, and you're gonna follow the Watrous Gulch Trail 95, take a right here to get to Mount Parnassus. Busy trailhead this morning. It's July 3, and it's a Monday, and I had off from work today, and I think a lot of people have off from work today. Independence Day is tomorrow, and I think we're all just figuring why work Monday when you got Tuesday off anyway. So, yeah, busy trailhead this morning, and it should be a beautiful day. Highs in the upper 50s, right around 60 degrees today, and they're talking, I checked trail reports, and they're saying most of the trail is snow-free. Boy, that's gonna be nice. I've had my fill of snowpack trails and snowy trails and post-holing. Just got back from our trip from the Smoky Mountains. That was a great trip, beautiful place, really nice to go east and see that. But boy, it's great to be back in my home state, Colorado, and back in the Rocky Mountains. No time today to get a 14er. It is 14er season, but it just didn't work out for today. So we're gonna have to put that off again, and hopefully the next hike will be a 14er and get going on that. So anyway, it's time to get going. This trail, or the trailhead, is right off I-70, just before you get to Loveland Pass. So just a few miles before Loveland Pass and the Eisenhower Tunnel. I believe it's exit 218, and that's why you hear highway noises. I am right next to I-70. So right after a while, trail hooks to the north, and we'll be away from all that noise. Almost a mile in, and I believe that's Parnassus up there. I'm not sure, but I do have a great view of Torrey's Peak, local legendary 14er, standing tall and proud. And I believe that is Snicktow. local legendary 13er. There's Parnassus right there. And just a beautiful day. Look at that sky. And the wildflowers have begun. It's an Indian paintbrush. So shortly after that stream crossing, come across the sign, continue to follow Herman Gulch Trail. Bard Creek Trail doesn't look like much of a trail, but just continue on with the main trail here, and then I'll get you closer and closer to the summit of Mount Parnassus. The trail, it's been a good trail. Pretty steady incline, no switchbacks. When it goes up, it goes up. Well, I got off route. Apparently there's a fork in the road that I took the left and I should have taken the right. But still is beautiful here. But yes, I'm gonna have to redo some trail. It's a bummer. About face. Shoot. Back on track. Super beautiful place. Wow. You gotta love hiking in Colorado. But I tell you what, that last quarter mile, half mile, boy, that got after it. Pretty much right up the side of the mountain. Like I said before, no switchbacks on this one. So when it's time to go up, you go up. Whew. It's a workout. This is great. Great training. The view is fantastic. I don't know what to say. That's really nice there. Still got Torreys right over here behind me. I'll turn around. That's Snake Howe. There's Torreys. Fantastic. But this is what I have to go yet. Boy, I thought that last part was bad. It's time to go up that now. Oh boy. Well, nothing gets done by standing still. So I got a little bit of a respite here. A little bit of a straight, flat area. And then it's all up, baby. Got about 2.3 miles. So about 1.2 to go. No. 2.3 miles, 1 point, yeah, about a mile and a quarter or so, I think. So we're at about 11.8 right now, 11,800. Summit there, if that is the summit, if it's not a false summit. Oops, go ahead. It's about 13,570, somewhere in there. So we're still looking at about 1,800 feet to go. So it's a ways to go in about a mile and a half. See, you put your nose down, you work hard, before you know it, get to the ridge. There's our summit. So yeah, once you hit that point there, there is a little cairn right there. So once you hit that point there, there's really not much of a path. There's a small cairn here, and you kind of just pick the path of least resistance up to that ridge. I would recommend following All Trails for this. All Trails has helped me a lot, keeping me on track. I said when I made that wrong turn back there at that fork, there was no way of knowing. They both went up. It's not like one went down and one went up. They both went up, and I took the one that looked more like a trail. Well, it was the wrong one. But All Trails flagged me, said, "Hey, you're screwing up. You are messing up big time, mister." And so I looked, and anyway, kind of oozed my way back up to the trail again, and here we are, and 1,000 feet to go with about a mile to go. So a nice push here to the ridge and then to the summit. That is not the summit. It is a false summit. So, there you have it. We go around. The view is getting crazy good though. So is the wind. Oh, just crazy. Actually did come across the trail, so that's helpful. We're still going very steep up. This is my perceived summit from before. You see about that, all those rocks there. You think you're getting close, but well, I mean, we're getting close, but we're always past that to get to the summit. So actually that trail takes you around that, what looks like it would be the summit. It takes you around that false summit. And now we will see what we can see once we get to the top of that ledge. Well, that should be the top. Should be close anyway. I sure hope so. I'm tired and I need food. Still not the summit. There's my summit. You must be kidding me. Still not the summit, people. Across that. Someone's cheering me on over there. Yes. Summit of Parnassus. 13,574. And there's Bard Peak looking east off the top of Parnassus. I'm gonna start. It's 10:30. I'm gonna be really pushing it on time. But let's see how far we get, and let's see how it goes. I do think though that I'm not gonna make it up Bard today. I have to get back on time. So I have things going on back home that I gotta get back in time for. But we'll make a start and maybe get down to the saddle and turn around and come back. So at least I can get some more elevation gain and see how it goes. So we will head that way. So almost to a saddle. I'm not sure if it's the saddle. I think the saddle is on the other side of this spire here. And you have to go on the other side there. This is looking back on Parnassus. That town right up there. Probably getting ready to turn around and see close to 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock. And I decided that I better not go any further, otherwise I'm going to be tempted to just finish it. Because really, that's not that far. Nice and steep. It's right there. I mean, it would take me from here probably a half an hour to do that. But that would put me at 11:30. I'd have an hour to go back. I mean, I would be late, and I cannot be late. So this is as far as we go, and that's okay. So I'm at just under 4 miles, about 3.9 miles, and I'm at about 13,200 feet right now. So yeah, about 300 feet to go up there. I have to go down a little bit first and go up. But yeah, there's Bard Peak. Not gonna happen today. It's all right. It's amazing. Anyway, we are gonna be heading back up that away around this rock pile and on back up to the top of Parnassus and then down to the car. Reached the low point, 13,170, and up we go to the summit of Parnassus. The array of color here. The lichen. I can hear all the lichen puns going on in the background right now. But you got all the lichens, you got all the itty bitty little tundra flowers, all different colors. Isn't that fantastic? Back on top, Mount Parnassus. Only this time, I got it all to myself. Time to head back. I am down from the top to the cairn here, where we join up with an actual trail that will lead us down the rest of the way. It's really worthy to note how green it is. Had a lot of moisture this past spring and early summer. Should be a great wildflower year. They're already starting. So yes, we'll start to follow the trail down now. This is my horrible view as I'm walking down, back down to the flat area. Most of the steep stuff is done. And making great time, by the way. But yeah, this is my horrible view of Torrey's Peak as I go out here. It's just unbelievable. This is an extremely beautiful hike. I'm very impressed. From beginning to end, it's a beautiful hike. So I highly recommend it. And it's just a beautiful day. The sky is so blue. It really stands out to me, especially since we were just in the Smokies. And back east, yeah, you know, they have the humidity, so the sky isn't quite as blue. Plus they had a lot of smoke from Canada, so. Yep, that's Torrey's right there. Becoming more and more hidden by the hill in front of it. Snicktow still right there, of course, because it's right by the interstate. And maybe you hear that noise in the background. Yes, that would be I-70. We are back to where the trail runs along the interstate. We're above the interstate by quite a bit yet. We're still along the interstate. We probably still have about a mile to go. Maybe 3/4 of a mile or so. I thought I'd end this video, wrap it up. So yeah, that'll wrap it up for this one. Mount Parnassus in the books. And Lord willing, the next time you see a video from me, Well, right now I am so far behind on videos, it's not even funny. But the next video you see from me, Lord willing, will be a 14er. Get back into notching out some 14ers. So until then, take care and thanks for watching.